RSL fans, good evening and welcome to Northern California, the campus of Santa Clara University and Buck Shaw Stadium, where tonight RSL back on the road again against their Northern California rivals, the San Jose Earthquakes.
Sorry, just making one change. No Javier Morales. He did not travel. That means Luke Mulholland gets his first start for Real Salt Lake on the outside part of the diamond. Ned Grabavoy on the other. That means Luis Gil will be pulling the strings underneath Joao Plata and Alvaro Saborio. Perazzi is the French player that came over in the offseason. He'll pair up alongside Cronin. Shea Salinas on one side, former RSL midfielder Atiba Harris on the other, and then Chris Wondolowski playing off the shoulder of Steven Lenhart.
There's a guy rolling the clock back as well. Doesn't have the flowing locks tonight. Steven Lenhart starting up top with Chris Wondolowski. Glad to have you with us tonight here at Buck Shaw Stadium in Santa Clara. It's RSL and the San Jose Earthquakes. Cronin will not take this free kick. It's played into the box. High, flicked on and in. It's a goal! And who got it? Wondolowski. 1-1. And RSL nothing. 6th minute. 6th all-time against Real Salt Lake for that man who wears the captain's armband, Chris Wondolowski. And Dunny, we talked moments ago about set pieces. This one gets RSL.
He's right at the penalty spot, and he just peels away at the last second. Pretty straightforward run. RSL tries to hold that high line. You can see Chris Winger trying to hold up. Wando just sitting off the shoulder of Saborio. And Wando just quick enough. That final little touch by Bernardes gets through. Wando, right place, right time. Simple tap in for San Jose. But that's Chris Wondolowski in a nutshell. Very, very opportunistic inside the 18-yard box.
Away from the play, Lenhart just received a yellow first booking tonight. Here's Plata. Big save. Loose in front. And finally defended away by the Quakes. 11th minute. Here's a look at that last foray forward. Here's Beltran into Plata.
Well, it's a good ball switched out by Beckerman. Beltran finds Plata, and he forces John Bush to parry back in front of the goal. And Alvaro Saborio just can't get an uncontested shot off from about the top of the penalty spot.
John Bush in his 12th season now in Major League Soccer. A very solid keeper. He was keeper of the year in MLS in 2008. Here's Beckerman from distance. A shot, and in! The captain rings it off the post and in! And we're level in the 11th minute. Beckerman's first of the season.
Oh, Kyle Beckerman just trailing the play, and it's a simple ball just laid off for him. And Kyle Beckerman, who's had so much success from distance here at Buck Shaw Stadium, once again beats John Bush from distance.
Here's Cronin. Salinas now. Shea Salinas into the box. Wondolowski. Header, the big save by Raimondo! Nick kept it from being 2-1 Quakes right there.
Now that is just an unbelievable save by Nick Raimondo. And I don't know how in the world he was able to read that coming off of Chris Wondolowski's head. Wondolowski just drifts across. And to be patient, to get your feet set, and then to react as this ball comes in. This is slow motion. Watch how quickly Raimondo gets that big bear claw up. What a fantastic save, and then immediately goes down to the ground.
Bernardes puts it back in play, looking ahead for Wanda. Lenhart, Wondolowski. Salinas tracks it down. Ahead Wando, behind the defense. Big save, Nick. Came off his line. But that's too many times here tonight. Wondolowski's found him all by himself behind the defense.
Well, I think first it starts with his fitness level because he's so incredibly active, but he just never stops. He just never stops. I used the comparison. He's kind of like Javier Chicharito Hernandez from Mexico and Manchester United in terms of the way he moves off the ball.
Nato controls for San Jose. Now Gil to Mulholland. Back to Beckerman. Halfway line, Kyle knocks it ahead. Pounds it in deep there for Plata. Top of the box, Gil. Back to Plata. One touch in. Left shot. Goal! It's a goal for Plata! 2-1 RSL in the 32nd minute.
Well, cry havoc and let slip the Dogs of War. The combination play in the box from Real Salt Lake. Joao Plata, his big first touch, skips away from two defenders. And Plata heads up, recognizing that Jason Hernandez is going to close it down. That little bit of a stutter creates the space, but it's the movement. Luis Gil. Combination play right there. Hesitation and nothing John Bush can do. Hung out to dry. Real Salt Lake up 2-1, 32nd minute.
Good bit of possession here from RSL.
An important piece of possession right now, and right there, that's a skill check for me.
Saborio behind Hernandez. Sabo in. A shot. Oh, just wide. Bush got a piece of it. Here's a look at Saborio's foray forward moments ago.
Well, it's great combination play, and it's so vital that Kyle Beckerman makes himself available. That outside of the right foot pass allows Borchers to spring Alvaro Saborio, and somehow John Bush finds that four-leaf clover in his pocket as Saborio clears the space, keeps it on frame.
Near side winger. Centrally back again for Gil. Saborio to Gil. Oh, he tried to slot that through and nearly got it. There's Grabavoy. Shot parried away. Mulholland with a follow. And it's a goal! He won't be denied this week. First in Major League Soccer, Luke Mulholland. Welcome to MLS. It's 3-1 RSL.
We talked about finishing your runs, and the combination play from Luis Gil and Alvaro Saborio put the ball in a dangerous spot. Grabavoy, he tests John Bush. Bush just parries it right back into traffic. And as the ball trickles out, Luke Mulholland finishing off his run the same way he did in LA a week ago. Gil finishes up. Bernardes can't clear. Bushy just tries to get two hands on it, tries to punch it back, and Mulholland follows up, keeps his head down, keeps it on frame. And the celebration as he finally gets his first and well-deserved goal for Real Salt Lake. Just pushes through, dips with his right, steps back, gets a good clipped-in ball.
Hanging high, Lenhart off the crossbar. Oh, would that have been a skill check for Steven Lenhart if that went in?
Well, a perfect example of the size and strength and just how difficult it is to mark a guy like Steven Lenhart. He's not pushing. He's just backing in on Aaron Mont. Watch his arms. He's not doing anything but just leaning in. Does a great job to create the space by the little bump. Proactive on the push, and then he just gets the flick and keeps it on frame. What made San Jose so dangerous 2 years ago was set pieces like this.
Salinas in, and good! It's a goal! The Quakes pull one back in the 75th minute. Victor Bernardes.
Well, Bernardes just gets away from his mark and just not good enough. Not good enough from Real Salt Lake. You got to stay goal side. He just completely free, wins the header. Victor Bernardes, just a goal a season for the last 2 years since joining the San Jose Earthquakes. Just got to stay goal side of your runs right there.
We've got a quarter hour of soccer remaining, and it's a match again here tonight in San Jose. It's RSL 3 and the San Jose Earthquakes 2. 76th minute now. RSL with one Subway sub remaining if Jeff Cassar chooses to go that way. Here's Plata. Space ahead, Saborio. Sabo in, a shot off the post! He hit the post! And a goal kick coming for San Jose.
That's a dangerous tackle from Bernardes. In behind as Saborio unleashed his shot. Good ball in between. And watch Bernardes as he comes through Saborio. It's a late challenge from the side, and unfortunately for Siriboe, can't tuck it inside that left post. John Bush tries to stay as big as possible.
As we head to the 77th now. Here's Wando in. Broken up and back by Borchers. RSL not out of danger. Cato floats one in. Gordon heads toward frame. Salcedo. Lenhart. Save Ramondo. Big dive to his left for Nick.
It's been a long time since I've seen Shea Salinas this good.
High angling ball by Francis. Lenhart. Wando just wide. Oh, goodness.
So strong. And then Lenhart just keeping the ball alive. And it's Chris Wondolowski for you. Pushing up as a unit.
Here's Salinas wide again. Left-footed service. Header Lenhart wide. Just wide by Lenhart. Goal kick for Ramondo.
Matt Borchers and Chris Wingert concerned about the first run, and they end up leaving Borchers to the far post alone, and Lenhart, not too often are you going to see that. Wingert goes across with his man. Borchers thinks that Wingert has it covered when he recognizes that Wingert was staying with Wondolowski. Lenhart was free at that point. Don't be surprised if this goes past that 96-minute mark after that.
Wando in, headed high, nodded down, and outside. Into the side netting.
But just keep an eye on the top of your screen. As that ball goes over to Chris Wondolowski and it goes to the far post, watch where Cordell Cato pops up. Just trails the play, and that's the second snap down header we've seen just go past the outside of Nick Ramondo's post.
Buckshaw getting loud. Salinas in. Cato again. Sent out by Allen, who's hobbling right now. High and long. Ramondo, ball loose in front. Bernardes a shot and a goal. His second tonight. Levels the match here in the 95th minute. 3-3.
They do it again. San Jose just pumping balls into the box, trying to create havoc. And Victor Bernardes just trails the play, and that's what San Jose does so well. The initial ball's challenged. You got three guys sitting off of it right there. Look at that. Bernardes, Wando, Lenhart. They're all just waiting for that knockdown. Comes to the feet of Bernardes, and he just keeps it on frame. Draws this level. Real Salt Lake have to be careful. Still time on the clock. They've got to hold on to this point.
And that's that. George Luna blows his whistle and tells us that 90 minutes of soccer have been played here tonight in San Jose.
RSL hosts LA on March 22nd at 2 o'clock. Get your tickets today.